Yeah, it's wet. So even though we're under shade. Hey, so traffic's a mess. Traffic's a nightmare right now. Typhoon 8 has been declared. Typhoon signal flag 8 has been raised. And hang on, I'm trying to get the YouTube working. Oh, here comes the heavy rain. Ah, I'm getting soaked again. So we're in central Hong Kong. Dude, I'm in the middle of a typhoon and you want to ask me about something that happened a couple years ago? Please. Where do we evacuate to? I just go up to my house. Hey, Brian. Yeah, NPR is a mess. There's a Netflix documentary. Yeah, I saw it. That was a while ago, dude. So this stupid YouTube isn't going live. Yeah, we're next to the IC. No, the Fish and Chips is closed today. So we can't go live on YouTube. I don't know what's up. So we're going to walk down to the harbor, which has now just disappeared, yeah? So we lost the harbor. I don't think nothing is open, yeah? McDonald's is closed. Pretty much all the restaurants and stores. I was going to walk over there, but now I can't even see the harbor. Look at that. That's a huge amount of rain just coming in. I do live here, yeah? I'm heading over towards the Star Ferry entrance, yeah? So the storm is about 60 kilometers away, and we're going to get the worst of it tonight. So the boys are at the neighbor's house having a play date. We're going to go down to the waterfront, yeah? So we're trying to get a YouTube live going, but YouTube is crap for some reason. Signal's just not working for YouTube. So yeah, we're heading to the Star Ferry entrance. Is that a beach? No, it's just a puddle. It's kind of a puddle right now. How strong is the forecast? I don't know. We don't really have hurricane strength kind of forecast like they have in the U.S., you know? What the hell's up with this other phone? Unable to upload thumbnail. It's like my other phone won't connect to YouTube to save its life. I'm able to create stream. We have passed the post office. This is expensive. It's extremely expensive to live here. Ugh, so wet. I wonder if this phone's on Wi-Fi. Hey, our YouTube has gone live. There we go. It's on 4G. So we're also live on my YouTube channel, Penguin 6. So the ferries are not even running, yeah? The Star Ferry is closed. It's like the London Eye, except it's much smaller. And it's not as cool. And if you know anybody who lives in any of these buildings around here, you can just go visit their office, yeah? And you can see a much better view. I used to have a Linux company, and I was reading Rainbow Six. That's what it means. So we're going to go down to the waterfront here in Hong Kong. Can't get that other phone working. So I got to get two phones in one hand. Whoa. There we go. The circle windows, that's the Jardines house. Yeah, you need the weather app, My Observatory. There we go. Rainbow Six is a video game based on a Tom Clancy novella, I guess is the proper word for it. Okay, it's not raining under here. Put this umbrella down temporarily. So you're in central Hong Kong with me, Penguin 6. I live here. I lived here for 7 years. Will the typhoon hit central? Yes, it will hit central. However, Hong Kong is made of steel and cement, so we're not really that worried. It's not like some, you know, mountain in the Philippines that's going to flood and everybody's going to like horrible stuff like that. Yeah, we're doing a dual stream, so we got a YouTube Live and we got a Periscope. If you want to check my YouTube channel, Penguin 6, so you can get video there too. Well, the YouTube isn't as good, I don't think. No, I don't need to speak Chinese. English is the official language of Hong Kong, as is Chinese, so you can speak just English and survive, well, fine. So you're looking back at central Hong Kong right now. The lights are starting to come on. It's about 7 o'clock here in Hong Kong, and I think the brunt of the storm is going to come in the next few hours. The Ferris wheel is not on the water, it's on dredge. This used to be the water. When I first moved to Hong Kong, you used to be able to go all the way on the Star Ferry up to the post office. But then they dredged up all this land to build a new freeway, and then gave space to the silly Ferris wheel that nobody rides. It's closed right now too because it is a T8. It's going to get quite windy later. It's been windy on and off. If you watch my scopes earlier today, I got soaking wet walking on the peak. Yeah, it's all dredge. Most of Hong Kong is dredged up land anyway. So we're heading to the Star Ferry. The Star Ferry's closed right now. Oh, the cops are out. Probably driving people like me away. We're going to go out onto the pier. You guys want to go onto the pier? The freeway's underground. They just built a 6-lane freeway that extends from one end of the city to the other, underground, just because they like to build stuff. Hey, Richmond. So look at the storms over there. It's all cloudy over to the west. Thank God the winds are coming from the east, though. Oh, subway's closed. So I'm Penguin 6. I live here in Hong Kong for 7 years. I have a wife and 2 kids here. I have a pretty normal life in a pretty amazing city. And right now we've got Typhoon MERBOK. I keep calling it Morlock. The underground freeway won't flood, no. No, they've got it. They do it right here. They're not really worried about these things. So the buildings are starting to light up for the light show. We're cutting through the Star Ferry terminal right now. The language is English, dude. I speak English fine, more or less. Yeah, it was quite different the other day up in the peak. English and Chinese. I speak the English half. The wife speaks the Chinese half. We get by. It's actually, I think probably GDP per capita is higher than that in New York, I think. Our GDP per capita is on par with Germany. I can't ride the ferry. There's no ferries. Hong Kong, well, it's been around for, people have been living here for thousands of years. Hong Kong was established by the British about 170 years ago. I mean, they took over the land and seized it from the Chinese government, basically. Jonathan Morris, yes, Jonathan J.K. and I meet all the time. Hong Kong was sort of a fragrant harbor. I think that's what they called it here, Shanghai. Okay, so let's be idiots and walk out on the pier. There are no boats in the harbor. Actually, what's that out there? That's some sort of crane. Oh, it's a ferry. Ferry's coming in, last ride of the day. How many English teachers? There's lots of English tutors, but I don't know. I've got a poor connection on the YouTube again. We are the only people out here, basically. I don't know how high the winds are, but they keep coming up and down. It's getting pretty choppy right now. American guys, lots of people have. Lots of people have a lot of sports cars. There's a tremendous number of exotics here. Is it easy to move here? Yeah, it's like moving to Chinatown in New York City. Except you need a visa. Yeah, it's usually quite busy. I do need it. The other phone's got a bad connection too. It's not normally this peaceful, no. It's actually getting a bit choppy. There's a couple ferries getting off their last runs of the day and heading to the typhoon shelters. They should be in the shelters already, to be honest, but they probably had one last ferry run. or the typhoon shelters are too full. Maybe they're just going to ride it out there. It's not actually raining right now. How much does it rent? Let's put it this way. The average family in my son's international school spends $11,500 US per month in a rent. $11,500 US per month to rent about a 3-bedroom, 1,500 square foot place. You can get by a lot cheaper than that, but I wouldn't really want to live in a studio on the island for under about $4,000. There's a lot of Japanese here. What's the cheapest? Well, Jonathan J.K., who's another Periscoper, he lives for $1,000 US a month in a studio over in Kowloon up that way, which is pretty local. Yeah, I mean, in my building, a small 2-bedroom goes for 6,000 US. Yeah, a 2-bedroom is about 6,000 US. Yeah, new territories would be cheaper, but then you got to commute. You're farther out from all the excitement of the city. It's very expensive to live here, but we put up with it. Wages are the same, but a lot of us are given cost of living packages to help with the school fees and rent. Okay, that ferry's now decided he's not going to stay in the middle of the harbor. Some companies pay rent, yeah, some don't. I'm really annoyed my YouTube isn't working. I'm just going to bail on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube. Signal sucks. Ever see people in the water? They have a thing where they have a cross harbor swim where they do swim across the harbor, which is a bit mental if you ask me. It was an absolute nightmare to drive down here tonight. Isn't the water polluted? Slightly. I mean, we have beaches, yeah? On the south side of the island, there's plenty of beaches. And you go swim in the ocean all the time. It's not that polluted. But when there's a heavy rain, like to be honest, after this rain hits China, we're going to get all sorts of interesting medical waste float down from China to some of the beaches over on the outer islands probably. So now he's booking. That's one of the high-speed ferries. He said, screw this. And he kicked in the afterburners and is heading for the typhoon shelter. There's a typhoon shelter over there. A lot of boats have already gone into that shelter. Oh, what's that boat? There's another ferry. There's another ferry making the last run. No flooding yet, but we're going to get some heavier storms. In fact, now that I can't see that way, is the water clean drinking from the tap? Yes. It's as good as bottled water. The only question is the pipes clean. It depends if you're an old building. Oh, one last Star Ferry. So the Star Ferry is escaping. I don't know if he's got revenue service. He might be heading over to the shelters as well. So all the boats are ordered to go to the shelters. Let's see what he's got. He actually has passengers, so he's probably running one last run. It's not windy at all at the moment, but it's coming in bands, yeah? So we get like a really, so here comes a band right here. And it's, yeah, eastern side of Hong Kong is gone right now. So when that hits us, it's going to be windy. And then that'll be done for 5 minutes, and then another band will hit us. And then another, and then another. And then tonight it's going to get more frequent and higher. So we'll just hang. No, the city is closed. We are on a T8. There are a lot of Teslas, about 10,000 Teslas. There's only 500,000 cars and 10,000 of them are Teslas. Whoa! Hang on to my hat. Hang on. So we have officially, Typhoon Signal Flag 8 was hoisted at 5:20 tonight, about 2 hours ago, hour and a half ago. I'm on LT. The typhoon will clear by tomorrow morning, probably. We're hoping that, well, the kids are hoping it's still a T8, because if it's a T8 tomorrow morning, no school! So the Red Army just lit up their building. They're ready for the evening. That's the Chinese military garrison here in Hong Kong. Oh, it's coming, isn't it? It's coming. I can feel the temperature just dropped. Because that band of rain is coming over here. Hey, John Ho, look what you're missing because you ran off to Thailand to eat satay all day. Anyway, guys, John Ho is here. He used to be a Hong Kong scoper, but then he went for greener pastures in Thailand. So you can follow John Ho if you want to see cool views of Thailand. and or occasionally. Satay is Malaysian. Yeah, well, dude, there's this Thai place. I was like, oh, whoa, rain. Ah, backing up. My work is being a dad. Pad Thai. New York, I don't know. Hong Kong is 7.3 million people. What's New York? 8? So that's pretty solid. Of course, our actual populated areas, the developed areas, are much smaller. And the old whole extra, yeah. In fact, the old Bank of China is right there. That's a 1900s building there. And then the old Legco is next to it, and that dates back to the colonial era. There's a few other colonial buildings back up by Hong Kong University and stuff like that. But more often than not, it's just more fun to tear down the old buildings and put up a new one. Oh, wow, look at that. So now it's gotten into Wan Chai. This is Wan Chai. Hey, Philippines. Privet, Russia. From the 1300s, there's a couple old forts way up in the New Territories. Some like walled villages that were served as like family garrisons. Oh, crap, it's raining hard. And they date back hundreds of years. I don't even know how many hundreds of years they date back. So I had to like step back from the edge because I was getting really wet and it was pouring rain. Shanghai is going to hit us about midnight, I think. You're in typo. Any temples on the mountains? There are temples all over, not necessarily on the mountains. 28,000 people per square mile. Hong Kong's developed area is 85,000 people per square mile. You have to understand, 75% of Hong Kong is undeveloped jungle and mountains. The actual developed areas, it's about 85,000. The densest population area is 120,000 people per square mile. I have an iPhone 7. Why am I in Victoria Harbour? Where else should I be? Like in bed? No! Come down here for the fun. My phone's an iPhone 7. It is water resistant. They don't say proof, but it is resistant. Let's post some pictures on my Instagram. When does the storm start right about now? What do I do for work? I'm a dad. My wife is a lawyer. Did you see the Peninsula ice cream? No, I haven't seen the ice cream lately. I do dad stuff. So later this week, Thursday to be exact, I'm heading to the United States for 6 or 7 weeks. I used to be a lawyer, but I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Okay, so that one just blew over us, yeah? So now we can see back over to the east side of the island. 7 a.m. there. It means about 7 p.m. here on Hong Kong, 7 p.m. on a Monday here in Hong Kong. My home city, Washington, D.C. area, but I grew up in Illinois. I'm in Hong Kong too, cool. Well, then your experience at T8. What do you want to be now? I want to be fed. I want to have a hamburger or something like that, but I don't know what's up. I was in constitutional law. I worked for the U.S. government for a while. And then I did some corporate stuff. So this is pretty mellow right now, yeah? Now, so I think we're between bands. There's another one. Oh, God, there it is. There's another one coming from the east. When's the worst part home? A couple hours. How old am I? My half plus 7 rule is 32. That means I can date women as old as Scarlett Johansson, and it's still considered at the edge of social norms. Unless I lived in Hollywood. I went to the University of Notre Dame for law school and the University of Illinois undergraduate. And Nathan Road, you're pretty wet. What else would I get a burger? There's actually quite a few really good burger places here in Hong Kong. I'm glad I'm not at the Peak. The Peak is up there. It's under clouds. I would be soaked right now. Yeah, I know, but should my wife ever come to her senses and leave me, I'd have to date again. Oh yeah, it's really beef. It's really good. It's Angus beef or USDA beef. At $20 US for a burger, it damn well is beef. Places I go, they usually cost about 20 bucks. Actually, it was $28 for a burger, fry, and Coke at the diner the other day. Sometimes, though, I go to Burger Circus because that's only like 20 bucks. The gourmet McDonald's is right over there. It's only 10 bucks for the gourmet McDonald's. Where am I now? I'm on a pier just like this one, yeah? The gourmet McDonald's is called McDonald's Next, and it is delicious. But beef is better. I don't like pork. But I had gourmet McDonald's about a week ago with my kid, and I kind of had like a once a month limit. My wife is, yeah, McDonald's next. My wife is at work over in that way, in the Admiralty area. Where can we go next? I think it's pretty mellow. It's dark in the Philippines. Oh, that's strange. Is it safe indoors at a level 8? Yeah. You understand, these buildings are built like freaking nuclear bomb shelters. I mean, they're all brick and steel and stuff, so I mean, they're not going to move. It just rains. Sometimes, in like really bad storms, some of the crappier buildings will have their windows blown out. But if you go to my YouTube channel, Penguin6, you can see me at the McDonald's sometimes. I have gone up the wheel once or twice. It's rather boring when you compare it. I mean, the wheel is what? 15, 20 stories? And I can go up into like these buildings like 50 stories, yeah, or 100 stories if I go over across the way to the ICC. That's 100 stories. So why should I pay like $12 US to go up like 12 stories when I could pay $12 US and go up 100 stories? That's much more fun. Gee, that's where I should be. I wonder if that's open. That would be kind of cool to go up into the ICC. I wonder if it's open. Where I'm going to take shelter, I don't know. Nah, I'm just going to probably try to find a bar somewhere, yeah? Find a pub. Yeah, the first McDonald's next is here in Hong Kong. Yeah, but I'd have to go over there, and I parked my car at the IFC. I don't want to drive over there. I could always just call them. Yeah, I don't have boat Uber. They should have boat Uber since they keep arresting all the car Ubers. Oh, there's another ferry out there. These ferry guys are like, one more ride. Is that a ferry or a cop? Can't make it out. The kids are at the neighbor's house having dinner. And the nanny went over with the kids. That's a ferry. Huh. Wow, everything's so clear because I put my glasses on. IFC has a valet, yeah, but I didn't use valet parking. I just parked myself. Yeah, they arrested the Uber drivers because the government is all in bed with the taxi cab license owners. I'm not kidding. It's pretty tonight, isn't it? So let's go back over here. It's pretty mellow right now. We're in between storms. Let's check. Oh yeah, let's check the radar. Let's see if there's anything really good coming at us. Yeah. So let's go to HKO. Tropical cyclone warning. Yeah, we know that. Let's get the warning signal 8. That's a Typhoon 8 northeast gale warning. Typhoon's track. Ooh, there's the track. Let's see how darn close it is. It's going to hit us at midnight, it said. So there's Hong Kong. Right on, guys, it's almost right on top of us, isn't it? Hey, Osaka, it's 7:13 here in Hong Kong. So it's actually pretty close to us. Well, I'm scoping right now. What does the number go up to? Actually, a T12 is like a direct hit. Whoa! Hang on. Oh, I don't want to lose this hat. Okay, so we're kind of in a period. There's a big bunch of stuff. So there's some big rain coming up. There's this. That's the edge of the thing over there. That's the eye wall over there. You can see it. Oh, you can see the curve. Can you see the curvature there? So it's coming pretty darn close. Yeah, the outside is going to hit probably the new territory Shenzhen area. So let's go to the big one. There it is. Oh, look at that. Let's animate this one, yeah? Oh, it's animating in a second. Are there helipads on the peninsula and the Ritz? There's a government helipad next to that building over there for cops and stuff. It's a twister. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You can see. Oh, this is cool. So you can see the water is all wavy, but then off in the distance, it's like getting soaking wet. So that is the rain line underneath that big Horkin cloud. And it's coming right for us. It's coming right for us. He's coming right for us. Wasn't that a South Park routine? I'm not going to New York. I'm going to San Francisco, and then I'm going to drive from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. this summer. So 2 kids who have never spent more than 30 minutes in a car are going to drive 5,000 miles with me across the United States. It's going to be mental. And we're going to scope it, and we're going to video the whole damn thing on my YouTube. So guys, we're going to hit Yosemite, Vegas, Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Salt Lake. We're gonna minivan, yeah. We're gonna go to Mount Rushmore, Devil's Tower, Wall Drug, and Carhenge, Nebraska. Google it if you've never seen Carhenge. Kansas City, yeah, we're gonna go to Kansas City. We're gonna get some barbecue. Then we're gonna go to St. Louis, Illinois, then University of Notre Dame, then up to Buffalo, Niagara Falls, and then make our way down into Washington, D.C. I don't know, it's gonna take about 16, 18 days or something. Half Chinese and your grandma this year. You better call her here. There's a typhoon. She might be scared. Call your grandma. Say, "My grandma, are you okay?" And she would be like that. She'd be like, "Oh, good little grandchild. You remembered me." Have you been to the Philippines? No, my wife is. We have a Disney World. It's over there. I'm not going to Disney World. Kids aren't really into Disney. Can you do the Grand Canyon from Vegas in a day? I think you can get to the Grand Canyon from Vegas in a day. I don't know how long we'll stay at the Grand Canyon. I think the kids will be like, "Yeah, Dad, it's a big hole in the ground." Next. I can't take the maid. I'm going to send my maid back to the United States. I have a Hong Kong and a USA driver's license. So we'll send our maid back to the Philippines for a month and a half. So she could spend time with her daughter. Ying Yang, guys! Ying Ying's Things is here. She's somewhere over on that side. I was in Phoenix once or twice. I've been to Chinatown, San Francisco. It's okay. I've been to both. There's a tourist Chinatown, and then they go one street over, and that's the local one. And then there's another Chinatown on the other side, which is, I think, more Taiwanese. And then I like Japantown. It's not even raining now. I'm like, oh, it's raining over there. You're in the I Square having dinner. Where are you eating? Are you in Budawang? Are you in the Korean place? Or at the hot place? Or are you in one of those places down low? There's Ying Ying's Things, guys. You can follow Ying Ying's Things. She's another scoper from England. Oh, Hot Pot. Which one are you at? The one with the incredible view, Hot Pot? Budawang? I've been there many times. It has like this amazing view of the city. Are you at that cheap one that's like a buffet where you just grab everything and throw it in the hot pot? You should Periscope the Hot Pot. Budawang, yeah, I've been to Budawang. Except don't order the shrimp. You know why? They bring the shrimp to you on a skewer, and the shrimp are still alive. So their little legs are like, "Don't eat me, don't eat me." I'm not kidding you, man. It's like, whoa, yuck. I'm like, "Wife, take this away." And she's like, "No, it's really fresh." I'm like, "No, I don't want little shrimpy's legs going at me like this." You did get those. You should scope that. People would be freaking out. Who eats that? My wife. I don't eat live octopus. But my wife did order pig's brain soup one day. What's the best food to eat? Hamburgers. What's the best food to eat in a tornado? Hamburgers. What's the best food to eat in a blizzard? Hamburgers. I am the only one outside. They're all like, "Look at this white guy." I think all white guys are insane. Pizza. Well, let's go over this side, yeah? Alright, see you later, Ying Ying. Guys, you can follow Ying Ying. Or you can follow her on Instagram. It's safe out here. It's safe now. You'll be safe going back to your hotel. But later, watch out. You can follow Ying Ying's Things or Bernadette Ting on Instagram. We are would saying. It's quite peaceful because it's a Typhoon 8, which is a shut the city down alert. So all the stores have been closed, all the ferries are shut, the airport is on reduced services, everybody has basically gone into lockdown because the typhoon is coming. Chinese Liz Hurley, somebody actually called her, she said they looked like her Laura Croft. Because if you see my YouTube videos with her the other day, she was wearing some sort of like Laura Croft outfit. Hey, see you later, man. 7-Eleven, I don't know if 7-Eleven is open. It's downstairs. We gotta go find something to eat. Unfortunately, it's Monday, which means the fish and chip shop is closed. So I'll scratch that. You have to be a USA resident to drive. What, in the United States? No, I can drive on my Hong Kong license. In fact, I think my car rental is based on my Hong Kong license. But I have to double check that. So let's go over here now. To be honest, we're in a bit of a lull. I think the heavy stuff's going to come down. I keep laying. The heavy stuff isn't coming down for a while. is a very nice place to hang out, especially if you're a single guy, because we have this huge problem. We have too many single women in Hong Kong and not enough single men. Mathematically speaking, the rain's picking up again. For every 1,000 women, there's only 860 guys. Hong Kong nightlife culture is insane. A lot of money. Best site to book, what? A hotel? A plane? Or a companionship? I use google.com/flights. That's my fare tracker of choice. It's raining. I use Orbitz. Where do I live other than the mid-levels? What to do for a cheap price? Go to McDonald's. No, you can find cheap places to eat. Cheap dumpling places and stuff. Oh, we gotta go get umbrella. Because even though I'm under cover, it's wet. So all these people are going like I was. Hello, Indonesia. Second day in Hong Kong, and there's a car rental USA. Best one is the cheapest one, but I usually use Hertz. Or Google NL, that place. Yeah, I'm a Hertz Gold member. No, all I say in Cantonese is Gao Chala, which means you're an idiot. I don't really speak Cantonese. I don't need to. I speak English, kids speak Chinese. Where I meet girls in Hong Kong, anywhere, where they like white guys. They like anyone who's nice to them. It doesn't matter if you're white or purple. Just be nice, be successful and driven, be educated. But if you think coming over, I think some of the McDonald's are open, but I don't really want McDonald's. I want something a little better. So that's City Hall over there with the purple lights that looks like a giant Tetris board. Yeah, you'd be surprised. There are still places in Asia where having a U.S. passport is like the great equalizer. Well, isn't it been special? They haven't even lit up the Bank of China yet. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe the guy who's supposed to light it up hasn't shown up for work. So, I guess I should go get something to eat. I don't know if I'll be able to scope later because, the storm will be coming in later. I don't know if the McDonald's is open in any weather. It should be. Noodle place. I was thinking of going to the noodle place, but I bet those old ladies have bailed. I thought about going to the Filipino fried chicken place. They probably closed too. The Apple store is closed. The Apple store is right over there. And they bailed already. Oh, lots of colors, aren't there? They haven't even lit up half the buildings. Half these buildings still need to turn on. Yeah, we got Jollibee. Yoshinoya, that's a possibility. They had a lot of rice for lunch, though. Typhoon, well, it's hitting us now, but I think the worst of it's going to come in about midnight. They said at midnight we're going to have the heaviest winds. I will probably have to sleep with the kids tonight in their bedroom, which I don't really mind. And because they'll get freaky when the wind gets really high. There are a few Turkish places here I don't really eat out of. No, I think they just haven't got around to turning up. I love this building. This building has like the most plasmatic lights ever. Look at that. Everybody lives in a high-rise, yeah, basically. Ours is pretty small. It's only like 38 things. YouTube channel is Penguin6, 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 just like this. And you'll find this video here in 720p uploaded later today. You'll see my earlier battle with the Typhoon from the peak. I don't know what the wind speeds are going to be. It's not a it's got a Samsung ad. Some of the buildings don't have Samsung ads. So, God, I'm wearing a raincoat, yeah? The kids are in my full-on sailing regalia, okay? All right, Buffy, let's go to the yacht club. It's flippin' hot. It's like, I feel like a baked potato right now. So, it is a cool blue, isn't it? It's Helly Hansen. I like Helly Hansen before it became like a hip-hop battle cry. I don't know if I'm gonna have dinner back home. I probably should. The nanny though isn't home, so I'd have to cook for myself. I'm out alone. The wife's got a big deal working. God, all the traffic has disappeared. Look at that. It was like a traffic nightmare earlier, and now it's like gone. Huh, go figure. We can go for a drive. Maybe we'll go to the noodle place, yeah? So you want me to keep scoping over to the noodle place, or should I just call it a day? Oh, look at the wind. Look at the rain coming down in the thing. The signal light's going to stay with us all night. Maybe in the morning we might get some relief. There you can see the rain. Oh, God, it's windy. Here comes the rain. Oh, look at that. I walk away from the harbor. Now it all comes down. Yeah, we can go get some wonton. If it's open. It's really raining over here now. Alright, we'll go to the noodle place since it's on the escalator. It's not that far. It is a pretty city. Look at this graffiti just appeared. We don't really have graffiti. Will it be open? $1 million question. Really don't know. You can see the water and the wind blowing. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's cut through the building because, well, it's air conditioned. It's really humid. So the morons here in the observatory still issue the warning, tape up the glass windows. Even though in the United States it's been shown repeatedly that taping the windows is a complete waste of time and has no effect whatsoever. But here in Hong Kong, they like busy work. So what do? They tape up these windows. Look at this. This is a frickin' 3/4 inch thick glass, and they think this little masking tape. Sorry. Oh, we gotta get a condom. There we go. So the umbrella is now wrapped for her protection. Umbrella condoms are almost mandatory here because everybody has like marble floors, and if you bring in a wet umbrella, you just have people falling all over the place. They don't really speak that much English. I see husband and wife fighting all over the place. In fact, I just saw there's a video went viral this morning. A guy was in a fight with his wife, and he just went up to, was driving a bus and like grabbed the wheel and flipped the bus over. Just like, what the hell? Told his wife he didn't want to live anymore, so it is slippery. So that's Pret a Manger for you Brits, you know that place. Many a sandwiches. In there. My God, they wasted all day taping up this frickin' thing. This is mental. No effect at all. This has no scientific benefit whatsoever. Just busy work. A 3/4 inch glass is not going to be held up by a piece of tape. It's about 7 something, yeah? I don't know what's after 7. What are those? Those are so good. So everything's closed. It's a pretty weak one. It just popped up yesterday, yeah? I mean, this one just sort of like appeared instantly. They're open. Yeah, vacation starting Thursday in the United States. They're open. Ice cream stop. I would like a fedora. I haven't had a fedora since I was about 17 and was seeing Indiana Jones for like the 15th time. But I generally wear a baseball hat. I'm coming to the United States Thursday. I used to have a boonie hat, which is an Army Marine hat. But I lost my boonie hat, so I actually need a new hat because I am kind of going bald. If you look at my Instagram, you can see a selfie of me. I thought they could call this... when I first saw it, I thought it said Tropical Storm MERBOK. And I immediately thought of like H.G. Wells and the Morlocks and the Eloy. Yeah, it's a T8, so the city is officially shut down. Everybody went home at 5 o'clock. I am flying to the USA. It's too long to swim. We'll be flying on Thursday to San Francisco, renting a car, and then driving across the entire country. Yeah, they were monitoring it, but like yesterday, it wasn't even officially a tropical cyclone. It was still a depression. So, okay, so let's leave the futile X masking tape building behind. Whoa, whoa, it's so humid. And it's flipping raining. I will stay in hotels, rather motels. It's going to be very American, motels. It's going to be incredibly rough for my children who are very, very spoiled. I don't know what we're flying, Cathay or United. Can't remember. No, no one's panicking. They're actually pretty excited because they got to get out of work early. I live in the mid-levels, which is up that way. I'm just going on vacation to the United States. I live here. Ah, it's wet. Frick, frick, frick. Okay, so we're going to get noodles, hopefully. I grew up in a small town in Illinois, son of some sharecroppers. That was Steve Martin. I'll be visiting for about 6 weeks. 6 or 7 weeks. I haven't actually done the math. So I am arriving the 17th and I leave the 1st of August. Or do I leave the 31st and get back the 1st of August? I don't know. It takes like a whole day to get back because of the international date line. You leave in the morning on one day, you get back in the evening on the next. So they filmed a scene from the movie Ghost in the Shell right here at this intersection. If you go to my YouTube channel, Penguin 6, I have that scene. I have a special video where I did all the Ghost in the Shell filming locations in Hong Kong. So Scarlett Johansson was walking down the street right here where they filmed that. It was heavily CGI'd, but I was able to find it because of a few buildings. I will be doing scopes in the USA and YouTubes. So in case you're just joining, we're skipping the harbor and going to find some dinner. Because what's better in life than wonton noodles? Pigeon. God, it's really hot. Okay, so now I'm regretting wearing the raincoat because I feel like a baked potato. The eye is pretty close, but they say the worst winds are going to be a little bit later when we get to like the southwest quadrant of the eye or whatever. He had eaten well. Maybe it was a carnivorous pigeon. Long way. I walk about 20,000 steps a day. It's about 10 miles. So nothing's really that far. Scarlett Johansson just finished the movie Ghost in the Shell, which was based here in Hong Kong. If you go to my YouTube channel or just type Ghost in the Shell Hong Kong, you can see my tour of Hong Kong based on all the film locations from that movie. Have I ever driven the USA? I grew up in the USA. So yes, I have driven the USA. But for the last 7 years, I've been driving here in Hong Kong, which means I drive on the other side. I drive on the left. So things are a bit different. So this is the escalator. This is a series of 19 escalators or something that make its way all the way up to the mid-levels where I live. So I don't have to walk up the mountain. I can just ride in pleasure.
Ah ouais?
Is there a benefit to driving on the other side? No. It's just the way the roads are laid out. It's all about the same, yeah? Empty streets. That's a foot massage place. Okay. Moment of truth. Moment. Okay, Circle K is open. I can always go to Circle K. Moment of truth is coming. If they're not open, I'm going to be ticked off. I bet they are. I bet they ran home. I bet they're like, screw this. man. Okay, guys. The noodle place is closed. Bastards. Yeah, my steering wheel's on the right-hand side. Ah, son of a bear. All the noodle places are closed. This whole street is closed. That sucks. I bet the western places are open. What about the barbecue place? You mean the place with like the grilled satay? The grilled satay I actually had last night. I guess we could go look there. Alright, so you guys want to get like the barbecue grilled satay beef and chicken place? We can go there. Burger King, yeah, that's too much. My car's down here. I just go back to my car if I have to go to Burger King. Alright, so I'll tell you what, we'll walk over to the satay place. I think Pizza Express might be open. Oh man, it's hot. Oh, it's not that hot. You know why? It's freaking pouring rain. Okay, let's undo the umbrella again. Check it out. I'm in the middle of the street. Woohoo! I'm gonna get hit by a bus. Yeah. Oh, this guy's gonna hit me. Slow the F down. Mercedes. Okay, hey. There, the burrito place is open. It's pretty cool walking down the middle of the street, yeah? The other noodle place is closed. All three noodle joints on this street closed. The burger place up there closed. MTR shut down, no. Above ground lines might get suspended, but below ground runs. They actually put on extra trains to get everybody home before the typhoon arrived. That place is open. It's too posh. Yeah, it's pretty random. This cabbie's driving like a bat out of hell. Like a bat out of hell. Have I ever driven in the USA? I grew up in the USA. There's a Tesla Model X. There are a lot of Teslas in Hong Kong. It's Monday in Hong Kong. It's Monday night. We're ahead of the United States. We're ahead of basically everybody. I'm picking up my wife. I might actually pick her up later. She hasn't called for a ride, but I'll give her a shout. I'm anticipating the kids are going to call soon. The nanny has the kids. She's going to take them home and put them to bed. 7-Eleven is everywhere. I'm alright. You're ahead of me. Australia's ahead of me. Japan's ahead of me. Some random islands in the Pacific are ahead of me. And most of the rest of the world is behind us. They do tape up the windows. It has no effect. We were just discussing the stupidity of that, but I don't know. It's busy work. So we're going to see if my satay place is open. It does look cool at night. The weather, it's hot. It's really hot. And I'm wearing this ridiculous raincoat, which is just making me sweat. Oh no. Man, that sucks. I just want some frickin'. I just want some satay. That sucks. Once you see that guy, he'll look like he's gonna come after me. Man, everything's closed here. Fight me. I'm gonna have to go to 7-Eleven. They do collect rainwater for drinking. It's very humid. He was a replicant. How long was he in the US? 6 or 7 weeks, I don't really know. This place is open, but it sucked. I went in there for roast beef and they gave me this like fatty thing. What about the normal McDonald's? I could go to normal McDonald's. I live here. I've lived here 7 years. This is the grilled place. They're closed. Wimps. Open up. I bet the pizza place is open. I bet Paisano's is open. What else? All the bars are open. Of course the bars are freaking open. I don't want to get a burger in a bar. That costs too much. Well, suck it. Cars are open. Burger King, it's here, it's too far up. I really can't begin. I mean, it's really hot in this coat. I think we're going to cut back through the building. How's the taste of the food? Pretty good. Well, most of the food is imported from the United States or from Europe or from wherever. I don't eat the Chinese food, the food from China, because I don't trust the Chinese agriculture. They're open. Yeah, I actually brought my Osmo Mobile, but I left it at home. I left it in the car and didn't bring it with me. Oh, hang on a second. Ying Ying is in Hong Kong. Is it normal to go out on a Wednesday night? Yes, it's normal to go out every night. Shenzhen Airport. Shenzhen is usually hotter than Hong Kong. We get more ocean breezes, I guess. The Mercedes Cafe is closed. No, it's open. I could go to the Mercedes Cafe. Well, thanks for watching. So we're in central Hong Kong right now. And we're going to make our way back towards our car. 27? Okay. Honestly, it's with the humidity, it feels like a bajillion. My name is Penguin6. My friends call me Andrew. Oh, it's hot. Or P6. Washington, D.C. Chinatown kind of blows chunks. It's got a Nando's, though. We usually go to the Rockville Chinatown, or out there when we need to buy groceries. What degrees? It's like 27 Fahrenheit, which is about 80, but it's about 100% humidity plus. So what do we got down here? So over here is Louis Vuitton and Armani. Maybe we should cut indoors, yeah? There is no Nando's in Hong Kong. That would be nice. There's a Nando's in Washington, D.C.'s Chinatown. Because when you think, you know, Nando's, you think Chinese, I guess. I don't know. There's a Nando's in Singapore. There's Nando's in Australia. I think there's even probably Nando's in Japan. There's no Nando's in Hong Kong. It sucks. I mean, it just sucks really badly. I'd love to have a Nando's right about now. Could I eat ribs? Oh, they're probably closed tonight, though. Shoot. Nando's in New Zealand. That's Louis Vuitton. See you later. Good night. I am sweating because I got this stupid coat on. Maybe I'll just go home and have a salad. And Annie actually bought me some lettuce from Marks and Spencer. So I can get a head of lettuce imported from England for basically $1.50 US. I don't know what a head of lettuce costs in the United States, but I think it's more than that. What's a head of iceberg lettuce? Oh, so the trams have stopped too. $1.99? Okay. Of course, mine is flown in on a plane from England. Yeah, it's like 49 pence in the UK. It's not a bad price, especially it comes all the way from the other side of the planet. And it's generally safer growing conditions than the Chinese stuff. Sorry, I had to fix my umbrella. Let's go see what's open back here. Oh, the trams are running. Here comes the tram. Dang, he's on like landing speed. He was booking. Those noises were crosswalker, yeah, for the visually impaired. So the trams actually require that the windows on the upper deck be opened. Yeah, to calm before the storm. God, the city's beautiful at night, isn't it? It's just so vibrant and colorful. We got another tram coming. He's going slower though. We got 3 of them coming. It is kind of like the night bus, isn't it? Cool. The Leaky Cauldron. Ah, Jollibee's closed. So the Filipino fried chicken place is closed. 7-Eleven's open. We can get some potato chips. It is nice out here, isn't it? You guys should visit. Round trip airfare to Hong Kong is cheap. I mean, like $600 US, maybe 500 US. I'm flying round trip. So the family of 4 of us are flying round trip to the United States. $2,200. Yep, $2,200 round trip, family of 4 to the United States. Yeah, you can get a deal. Go to google.com/flights, the fare tracker, and just put in a big city like New York or Dallas or something, and see what fares you can get. Yo, oh, it's closed. You bastards. You teasing bastards. They blocked the door. No. They didn't. All right, who wants Yoshinoya? Guys, I don't think we have a choice. They pretty much be all the way. Let's go. Okay, so Yoshinoya is the Taco Bell of Japanese food. Hi, chicken bowl, a Pepsi Light. Stay here. Whoa. Thank you. So we got chicken. See, this is the thing. When I order a Diet Coke, I'm the only guy who ever orders Diet Coke here. So I watch where they put the Diet Coke, and I know it's my deal. Yeah, I paid with my Subway card. Ooh, that's not mine, but that looks delicious. That's really good. They got the beef and chicken bowl. I just got the chicken. So Yoshinoya is cheap, disgusting, delicious food. Kind of like Taco Bell, yeah? I keep the card in my wallet, and then I just tap it when I got up there. Here comes mine. No, that's not mine. That's his. How much was the food? 41 Hong Kong. That's about $5 US. So the food and the drink is $5 US. Here it comes. All right, thank you. Okay, guys. It is good. So this is dinner. Since the noodle place was closed. How much is a round trip airfare in US dollars? $2,200 for the family of 4. $600 round trip per person. Yep, this is our dinner. So we're at Yoshinoya. This is teriyaki chicken. Anyway, guys, it's been fun. I'm going to sign off, save my battery in case the storm picks up again. There are 24-hour places. This is not one. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will talk to you all really, really soon. Hope you enjoyed this, and we'll do some more of it tomorrow.